Hello, everybody. My name is Invicta, and welcome back to Balatro. So, of course, whenever I play, when I'm not streaming or recording, we get some crazy run, and that's exactly what I'm on right now. I wasn't even planning on recording this run just because I was just kind of BSing around with the Celestial deck or whatever deck this is. And yeah, if you look at my jokers, it is actually ridiculous. So I had a crazy economy before this shop, and this is the shop that made me turn on the recording. I don't know how well this is going to go, but basically, yeah. So I have the Juggler, a negative egg, negative Mad Joker, business card, which I'll explain more about that in a second. Fibonacci, I just pulled Triboulet, and then we also have a holographic Ancient Joker, or Malf. So this deck here that I'm on, the Magic deck is what it's called. As you see here, I've been making wild cards to basically synergize with Malf, because if you have Malf, the suits no longer matter if you have a bunch of wild cards. So that was one component of this. Okay. Now I also had that Joker called Pareidolia, which basically turns all cards into face cards. And I also had another card, the Faceless Joker, which gives you $5 if you discard 3 or more face cards. But because Pareidolia was making every card a face card, every time I would discard, I would gain $5. So I had really strong economy. And then I pulled the business card, which meant that every card that I played, no matter what, no matter if face card or not, as long as I had Pareidolia, was now a face card. So my economy was out of control, and that allowed me to really power the engine of this build. And now I just got done getting Triboulet. I have no idea how this is going to go. This is one of the legendary jokers that I got out of a rune card from an Arcana pack that I just opened, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna have to turn this on because this is getting interesting here, especially with Fibonacci. I mean, I don't have a lot of queens. I do have an extra king, but aces now no longer really become that important, but they can still be played with Malf. But we're looking for kings and queens now because obviously Triboulet is the best joker in the game, period. So we get a trigger here on the 9, but honestly, I think we just go for more aces for now, just because of Fibonacci. We really want to be going after aces or kings and queens though. So as you see, I have $45, and we can just keep re-rolling till we find something crazy here. I'm currently on ante number 4 and round number 7. As you see here, here's my levels. I haven't really been leveling up a whole lot. I haven't really had a need to. So we're about to be on the mark here. So all face cards are drawn face down. So what this means is that if I had Pareidolia, I'd be absolutely screwed. But because I got rid of Pareidolia, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But we need to be able to go all in here. So the Fool doubles our money. I'm just going to go ahead and buy and use it now because we have the Hermit card. So it's going to double our money back to 51. Might as well upgrade Flush just in case. So Malf wants clubs. We'll see whether or not that's actually going to matter or not. Temperance gives us even more money. So as you see, the economy in this build is just insane. 4 fingers is nice for a straight flush for sure, but I don't think it's going to matter here in the grand scheme of things. We're essentially, oh man, that's so good. We're just looking for kings and queens. Our rerolls are up to 10 and now $11. That is insane. 3 of a kind. I mean, 3 of a kind is... There's the Faceless Joker again. Yeah, so 8 is good for Fibonacci, but obviously we're looking for kings and queens straight. 3 of a kind. Nah, then we can't afford anything else. So we'll see if this actually works or not. I hope it does. So these are all face cards here. No idea. I have no idea, obviously, if they're kings or queens. We can only hope. But I am going to turn this ace into a wild card so it can synergize with Malf. Now, I think what we need to do instead of playing into the Triboulet here, because we only need 12 grand, what I think we need to do is just play for the aces. I do have 6 aces and 5 kings. So hopefully maybe we can get a read on what we have here. But for right now, we're safe to just discard the cards that we can see. Okay, so we know, again, there's a strong possibility that these are kings and queens here. I don't really want to use a discard like that. Let's do that. I doubt that. I mean, this could be a jack, but this is definitely This is either a pair of kings or a pair of kings, or a pair of queens, or better yet, 4 kings, but I doubt we're that lucky. Yeah, so that's actually phenomenal. Okay, so we're gonna get a tarot card off of the 7. That's fine. We don't know if this is a jack or a king or whatever. Yeah, I mean, Mercury, Pluto, both of these are whatever, but I'll use them just to use them. Okay, so Fibonacci won't go crazy here with the 10s and 3s. I am just gonna get rid of them, because we need to go hard for aces here. Now, a full boat of aces, we have 2 wild aces, especially with mouth, could potentially go well with Fibonacci. I think that might do it. This should be, I think, okay. Almost there. Okay, so we got another pair of aces here, but we need, at this point, we have 2 more aces and three kings, so I'm gonna take a risk here and just play this garbage hand and hope that we either get aces or a bunch of face cards here. A bunch of face cards. This makes me nervous, but I'm gonna assume that we have at least a pair of kings or queen in here. We have 3 kings. That's over. Whew, okay. A little bit scary there. But yeah, I apologize that you all didn't see this run from the start. If you want the seed, I can give it to you after this run inevitably ends. But I'm gonna play this like, oh my gosh, we just got a whole lot of aces. Wow. I feel like we have to play into the kings and queens, though, is the thing. Because our aces are great, but they're not going to scale well. Let's see what we get from the spectral pack. That's a blue seal. Destroys adds 2 random aces. Destroys 5 cards in hand. Add a polychrome random joker. Destroys all. Yeah, we can't do that. I really feel like we can't afford to possibly. We absolutely cannot use Immolate here because there's too many kings and queens at risk. We can destroy 1 random card and add 2 aces, enhanced aces. I think that's probably the safest option. Hopefully it picks on this side of the hand. Of course, it went straight for the king, but we did get some more aces. Mega Buffoon pack. I don't even know what we're looking for here at this point. I mean, yeah, we have no... we can get rid of the business card, I suppose. And then go for either... The loyalty card may help us out. That might be a better solution for us. Only because if we need that last oomph, that last bit of oomph from the loyalty card, I think that's probably the best bet we're gonna have. Now I can't really get rid of the negatives, and I definitely don't want to get rid of the juggler. So we can reroll the boss. We don't know. Do we know what the boss is on this blind? No, we don't. We're going to the next one. Let's reroll once. I will take the multi, and we have to buy this queen. So the object here is to... All diamond cards debuff. Got to remember that. Hopefully Malf doesn't choose diamonds for it, but he probably will. We have to play... We need to make sure that loyalty card is ready to go on the boss fight. So let's prepare for that. So let's just... We can freely get rid of Fibonacci cards. Let's get some tarot cards here. No, that's not going to help us out. Kings and queens are extremely important right now. We have 2 aces and 2 queens. put multis on the queens. Just to see what they can do. Let's get rid of this jack. Wow, that is... Okay, so we have four remaining hands before loyalty card's gonna kick in. I assume that some kind of graphic is going to play. So let's use the Arcana pack. Another Fool card, which can give more multis. I'm gonna... I guess we can add multis here. Oh, it's just gonna get... That's right. I always think that it's gonna use it directly from that hand, but it's not. Okay, gotta take the queen. No questions asked. Gotta take the queen. I take the ace here with the gold seal. We might as well. Our next blind here is going to be... We don't care about garbage tag. We're free to reroll once. Plus 20 multi is real good. But what do we... I mean, we can't really get rid of anything is the thing. Like, we could get rid of the loyalty card just because it is so situational, but that might be the last bit of a push that we need to go over. Just a 20 multi. I'm not gonna focus on that. I don't think that's worth it. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to play hands here because we're on the boss next. So we want to play at least 2 hands, if not more. Or we could play 3 hands just so we can get down to the ×4 multi for the boss. Time that. Yeah, we absolutely do not want to... We do not want to play the ace, class ace, unless we absolutely have to. Emperor card. We don't have room right now, so we need to get rid of one. I'm probably never going to use the moon. Let's add more multis to queens. I like that idea. Okay, so we're down to 3 hands remaining. We don't want to go out right now. But we want to play it. We want to play a hand, though, is the thing. I think if we just play the 2 queens, I don't think that's going to be enough to take us out. Or we could play it super safe and just play the high cards. I think that's probably the best idea. So we got to play 2 more hands. I know it's the king, but that's fine. Okay, 1 more hand. Actually, I don't know if this is going to kick in now or it's going to kick in on the next hand. So it should be the next hand. It shouldn't be the next hand. I'm not sure, actually. I'm going to play it safe because I don't know if it's going to kick in this next hand or not. I don't want it to kick in on... I do not want it to kick in on this round. Getting astronomical. I don't know if 1 remaining means we have to play 1 more hand or if it means it's going to be the next hand. That's where the unsuredness comes in. So we're clear on that. And $5. Oh yeah, that's sorry. We've seen that before. I'm just gonna sell it. Oh no, we can see it. I guess we can save it. Spades, hearts. It's fine. We can try to go with whatever Malf wants. Hangman. We need to trim some fat here. Could add multis to aces, which is also not a terrible idea, but I think that getting rid of, even though 5s are Fibonacci's, it's, I guess the 10 and the 9 makes more sense. Yeah. Open up the other Arcana pack. An Empress, so we can add multis now if we wanted to. make a gold card. I mean, this isn't really great. Yeah. I guess add multis to the 2s. That's probably going to be a nothing play though. So okay, so we have the window now. So if I'm understanding correctly, I think the next hand we play, this should not trigger loyalty card. I hope. Okay, now it's active. Okay, so it shows you when it's active. It pulses and everything. That's good. That's good. Now I think we just lay the hammer down. Alf wants hearts. Okay, we can give him hearts. This would be absolutely this would be a massive amount of points here. I'm gonna turn this one to heart. This should be huge. Queens go at the end. ×4 multi at the very end, I think is good. So let's just see what this does. Yeah, I'd say that we crushed it. Okay, so loyalty card, if you play around it, can be quite pog. I really don't like not having I don't like not having an economy though, is the thing. I'm gonna go for Celestial or for the telescope. So we can keep upgrading our cards. And let's go for a standard here. Gotta go king. Gotta go king. Kings and queens. We ride or die with kings or queens. Yeah, the serpent, I don't think is that bad. Mega Arcana. A lot of aces. As long as we time the loyalty card with the boss, we should be okay. It honestly is not a big deal if we lose an ace at this point, I feel like. Oh yeah, that crushed it. I mean, gotta get it. Oh, if fans or butts. I'm gonna sell the Venus card so we can afford a jumbo celestial. Where's our most played hand now? Full house. Yeah, straight. Wait, how is it high card? Oh, that's right. It's because we were gaming. That's right. We were gaming loyalty card. That's right. Well, I guess we should have used that Venus. Okay. Duly noted. Okay, we need to shed some hands here. Alf wants hearts. We don't have anything that can do that, but we have it on the next hand. Oh my gosh. This hand is going to be absolutely nutty. I'm gonna hold back the 9 because we need to really shed some hands here. I want to take a little bit of a bite out of what we've got. It shouldn't push us over. Okay, and now we drop the hammer. We should not need this 5th king, and also 4 of a kind is actually worth more than a 5 of a kind, so that's fun. Yeah, that was without loyalty card. We skip here. Okay, so now we're on to the boss. So after you play or discard, always draw 3 cards. So we want to absolutely smash. Alf wants diamonds. We don't have any diamonds. We have 4 queens right here. With the loyalty card, this should be it. But we always get 3 cards back no matter what. I mean, there's no reason for us to try to score with this. This should be GG right here. Yeah, not even close. I'm kind of liking loyalty card, I'm not gonna lie. Oh boy. I don't know if the Smear Joker... I guess the Smear Joker works for Malf pretty well, actually. We cannot get rid of Tribulate. We cannot get rid of Malf. We cannot get rid of Loyalty Card. I mean, we could, I guess, but this plus Malf takes us all the way there. I don't think Fibonacci, honestly, is going to be the play anymore. I think that the scaling is falling off now. I really do. Especially since we're barely playing aces in general. So I'm going to get rid of Fibonacci. I think Smear Joker is the way to go. That might be a huge mistake. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll find out. I'd like to open our Arcana pack, so let's get rid of the moon. Okay, strength, we can create another queen here. Or we can just create another queen here. Yeah, so let's get rid of the I mean, Fibonacci doesn't matter anymore, so we can get rid of the deuces. What do we have the least of? 4s, 3s, 7s, 9s. We can get rid of this, turn it into another queen. The multi on it. I think that is a good idea. Okay. Mouth, we laugh at the mouth right now. So now with all the suits being homogenized by Smear Joker, every red card, it's only red and black now for Malf. That's all that he cares about. Honestly, I don't even think we need the Steel 4, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Yeah, this is... I mean, we don't even need to play anything here. This alone should be enough. Well, I don't know if it's going to be enough because we no longer have... No, I don't want to overthink it. Let's just see... Let's see what this does with Malf. I also don't know if Tribulate should be before or after Ancient Joker. Let's see what the multi gets up to here. Yeah, that didn't seem like it was that high. We also didn't really play a lot of kings and queens, so... Four hands remaining. We can use the world card to, if we need to play a black card for the multiplier for Malf, we can. Good lord. What's egg up to? Egg's up to $34. Oh man, card sharp. Ooh, man. With flushes, this is automatic flushes here. What can we get rid of? That's the thing. If we get rid of a negative, we have to get rid of 2. Mad Joker isn't really doing anything for us. The egg gives us a butt ton of money, but even then, we get rid of these. That goes 6-5. We still need to get rid of another one. I think we got to get rid of the juggler. It hurts me a lot. But, man, if we can line up card sharp and loyalty, no, we don't. We again, we laugh at the mouth. Yeah, so we need to play. We can set ourselves up with card sharp if we play only one hand here. Starting off with 3 queens is pretty dang good, and Malf wants a red card, so. How much is a boat compared to 3 of a kind? Yeah, 3 of a kind's worth way more. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Well, hold on to your butts, because this is going to be a lot of points here. A lot. Should have put this card over here. Yeah. That was quite a bit. I think we fish for kings and queens here. If it's not a king or a queen, we don't want it. Double king. I love it. Okay. Here we go. We have to make sure that the first hand that we play is a 4 of a kind or 3 of a kind. 3 or 4 of a kind, and it's money. Alf wants a red card, so we need to keep that in mind. This is a 3 of a kind. So is this. Let's get rid of these now and hold on to our discards for the big drop. Okay, so it's active now. We need to pull. There's no more. We don't play aces here. Aces are no longer good. Only jacks, or only kings or queens at this point. We have 2 red kings, and there's still 3 red kings left in the deck. Okay, we got our king. We need a red king though, or 2 red queens. We cannot hold on to this black king right now. We need the multiplier from Mouth. Still 6 queens, 5 of them red. So we have to play it. I mean, we have to play now. So here we go. Let's hope this is enough. If not, then we should get another red queen. I'm not worried about losing to the Mouth. Yeah. Yeah, that is real powerful. We can't use Madness. That's insanity. +1 hand is so strong here. I'm gonna get rid of the world just so we have +1 hand now. Okay. No, we don't care about that. Disable 1 random joker every hand. That's not that bad. We have a pretty good chance of it not hitting Mouth. All we got to do is just set up loyalty card to go off on the boss. And Mouth wants a red card, so let's just go ahead and give him one. I mean, again, brother. You do not want to play a full house. Again, these should have been at the back. Spectral. I mean, we just have to see it. Familiar. Enhance face cards. Oh my god. We have to put the red seal on the queen. For Deja Vu. That is insane. Honestly, at this point, I don't think there's any other Joker we want. We have to get set up and ready for the boss. So Mouth wants a red. Give him a red. Red 3 of a kind. I just want to, all I want is I want a tarot card. Magician. And we can make this one lucky as well. This is going to be insanity with the Queen of Diamonds. I have to see what this is going to do. Okay, that was without loyalty card, by the way. Mega Arcana. I think that's a good buy here. Full card gives us a lucky card. Strength card makes another queen. So we can use the strength card now. I know that we can improve one of these, but there's no need to. I know we can improve 2 of these, but there's no need to. Okay, then we use the Fool card so we can strengthen another card or 2 if we need it. 3 of a kind goes. I think 3 of a kind is our play here. All right. Mouth wants a red card. Let's see which hand gets disabled first. We don't care about egg. So we want to play a hand now. Mouth wants red, so I honestly don't care if we lose an ace. disabled card shark. That's fine because loyalty card is going to make up for us not having card shark. We just need to make sure that we're getting the red queens now. Yeah, even a black king does not matter here. There it is. I'll hold on to the ace just in case because it is red. Mission card, sure. Let's make another lucky queen. Well, actually, hang on. Let's wait on that because we still have one discard left. We have 4 red queens. I would love to play another red queen here, or we could draw one. We can draw one of the red jacks and use a strength card on it. Let's slow our roll on that. Let's just wait. We don't need to discard a queen, but we need to draw another red queen. We did not get it, but we did get the jack. Might as well make another 6, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so we have to play the trigger. This plays last. This plays second to last. This plays first. And let's make her lucky. And this should go crazy here. Oh man. Well, that was quite the hand. I will continue this run, but in a different video because I'm recording this at like 9:54 in the morning. I was not planning on doing a video like this, but I'm glad that we got a really amazing run because man, our scaling is actually getting kind of crazy now. So this might end up being our best deck ever. I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm very happy to say that, you know, I'm very satisfied with the improvement that we've been doing, taking a different approach to Balatro and unlearning some things and then learning some stuff. And we're just getting started. So very happy to get over the frustration hump. Very happy that I have, you know, the Mosh Pit being so supportive. You guys and gals are very excited to see the learning process and retooling of the mentality. And it's been great. And thank you for making the Balatro series one of the best non-Isaac series thus far. And it may end up eclipsing the Isaac series one day. The only way that can happen, of course, is if you click that like button and leave a comment down below. Thank you all very much for making it all the way through this video. And again, I just appreciate all the support in the Balatro series. It's been a lot of fun. As always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.